Insight 128. With each mistake into the old behavior. Oh, this is such a good insight. With each mistake into the old behavior, you should look to find out what triggered the old habits, what led from one thought to the next, and eventually leading you to the old habits. You will set up and establish conscious barriers of mindful awareness against those same areas which led you to your habitual sexual behavior. Okay, I'm going to read it again. With each mistake into the old behavior, meaning if you self-pleasure, or you go after sexual thoughts, or they somehow come upon you, or you get involved in sexual activity, right? With each mistake into the old behavior, you should look to find out what triggered the old habits. You see why it's so necessary to have guilt out of the picture, allowing you so that you are allowed to think clearly and discover. You should look to find out what triggered the old habits, what led from one thought to the next, and eventually leading you to the old habits. You need to discover these things. We will set up and establish conscious barriers of mindful awareness against those same areas which led you to your habitual sexual behavior. So you'll find the thoughts, the triggers and the thoughts. Triggers, medium thought, and all the things. You will figure them out. You find them, and then you set up conscious barriers. Your consciousness will become a barrier, conscious barriers of mindfulness, being awareness. It's a mindful awareness. It's an awareness, against those areas which led you to the habitual sexual behavior, So we're talking about anything and everything, areas I call them, anything and everything, thoughts, whatever it is, that led you, that triggered, started that thing, and allowed it to continue to get to the sexual thoughts. All this stuff we'll be going to neatly.